Hello everybody, it's T.Boy here, and welcome back to some more Pokemon HeartGold version. In the last episode, we went through Union Cave and arrived at Azalea Town, but most importantly, we got our third team member. What are you even doing? Your Pokemon has caught the scent of smoke. That's actually a unique dialogue if you're in Azalea Town, since, well, wood is burning here, or charcoal. Charcoal, wood, I mean, smoke. I bet it's more wood. You see wood around here, I guess it's wood. Maybe charcoal, if they have that. But Rocky V2 has now joined the party. This isn't the same Rocky V2 I caught when I was recording. This is a different one, and my gosh, it took forever to finally get one with actually a good nature and the ability I wanted, because, like I said, Sturdy sucks in Gen 4. So I finally have a Rockhead Onix here. He has Impish, which gives me more defense, which is like kind of an overkill since this thing's gonna be like unkillable by hitting this thing physically already as it is. But you know what? Yeah, even more defense. I'm not gonna be using my special attack stat at all, so I'm like, what the hey. I kid you not, it took maybe like hours to find a Onix with a good ability, or the ability I wanted, Rockhead, and with a good just nature. Every time I get a good nature, it'll have the wrong ability. Every time I get the right ability, it has a really bad nature, like minusing my attack stat most of the time. It was a very rough road. Onix only has like a 5% chance of encountering it on the first floor. He has a higher chance on the basement, but I didn't find that out until after I caught this one, so you know. In today's episode, by the way, we're heading to the Slowpoke well. And fighting the gym leader of Azalea Town, but you know, besides the point. Hey there, Lyra! The guard up top took off when I shouted at him, but then I took a tumble down the well. I slammed down hard on my back, so I can't move. Rats! If I were fit, my Pokemon would have punished him. Why did I turn like that? It can't be helped. Lyra, show me how gutsy you are in my place. Why did I change his accent midway through? By the way, the only reason why Rocky V2 is level 9 instead of level 6 is because I did some training off screen. Trust me, we don't want to see me brutally training a Pokemon up again. And maybe level 9, since he learns to move Rock Throw, this is going to be his best move for the time being. And he doesn't, you know, he learns this at level 9. When I caught him, he was level 6. And we'd be having 3 levels of pain. Not as nearly as much as we did with Echo, but it's fine. And we're running to Wild Pokemon. And, well, you might as well get to, I believe, the one new encounter on this cave here. Also, I turned off battle scenes. Let me turn that back on when I'm talking about the new encounter here, which is Slowpoke. We've seen him before in the last episode, and to say the least, I'm gonna go with the battle style set too. I'm gonna change my battle style as well. Slowpoke is, well, a water and psychic type Pokemon that is, well, of course, slow. His name just says Slowpoke, so whatever. He will move slow while he'll hit pretty decently with his high special attacks. Or I say high, but he's a pretty good special attack stat. I say high, I don't mean like super high or whatever, but he can hit hard back with some special type moves. I know some people either love this Pokemon or hate this Pokemon. Some people find this Pokemon very easy to use, while other Pokemon or other people kind of struggle with this Pokemon. I've used Slowpoke in the past, and I find him always pretty darn good every time I use him. He has a split evolutionary line, so he'll evolve at level 37, I believe, for one of the lines. Or, if you give him a Keen's Rock, and once again, you trade him. Yep, once again, how many trade evolutions are there? I feel like there's every single episode we go through a trade evolution Pokemon. Heck, Onix is a trade evolution Pokemon, but he's not as bad as the other guys because, well, you'll see later on. So, if you have the ability to trade again, you can get Slowkeen. If you don't, you're with Slowbro. I think the only difference is their defense stats, I think. I'm not too actually familiar what else has changed. I believe their defense stats are probably swapped, but they're both pretty solid. Slowbro, Slowkeen, it's kind of just choose your poison at that point. I believe Slowkeen is a little bit better because he might learn some better moves. Well, that's just coming through, well, my experience, I guess, and maybe just not online because I do not have my notes pulled up. So, my word better be right, I guess. Anyways, Slowpoke is a pretty great Pokemon in my opinion. I think he's very well usable. If you need a water type with a good, he also has part psychic, by the way. That could hit pretty good, especially just on the slower side. I guess, sure. I guess he's the Pokemon for you. There is going to be a lot of water types throughout this game, though, so if you skip him, I mean, don't worry. There's plenty of water types down the way. With psychic types, there is actually a good amount of psychic types coming here soon as well, so if you really want a psychic or water type Pokemon on your team, don't feel like you're really missing out on too much when you skip Slowpoke. But at the same time, Slowpoke's pretty great. It's just that Pokemon, if you really want to use them, you can, and you'll get a good solid water psychic type Pokemon. If not, there's some better options in the future if you need so. Alright, well, we're fighting these Team Rocket members, and I'm getting supersonic, of course. Why? Okay, by the way, I've definitely missed a few rock throws, and I am just getting confused. Okay, well, I'm hurting myself in confusion. The good news is, I am very bulky. Yeah, you're gonna be only doing like 2 damage to me, or even like 1. Alright, tackle. Okay, come on. That's not gonna knock you out. Yeah, despite being a giant rock snake looking thing, I have a really bad attack stat. It will get better though. Tackle, there you go, Rocky V2. That's gonna put me up to level 10. Fantastic. And that's to be what I expected. Yeah, 0 special attack, but plus 4 defense, plus 2 attack and special defense too. We got ourselves an Ekans. You have Intimidate, don't you? Yeah, you do. I probably just want to swap out because this thing's just gonna be kind of annoying to try and battle with Rocky. V2. Kolava, let's get some work done here. You are our strongest Pokemon throughout this entire journey. You never once gave up that position of being the strongest in the group. One Ember will not actually do not poison me. I'm pretty sure I have an antidote, but please don't. Of course. I mean, it's like a 30% chance, so it is pretty high. Okay, it's time for a good old quick attack. And say goodbye to this stupid Ekans. But yeah, I'm not too worried about today's episode as in terms of how hard this is gonna be. The next gym, by the way, is Bug-type gym. I don't think I've ever mentioned that. Actually, no, we definitely did mention that at the end of last episode. I'm pretty sure I went to check it out. So, as you can see, all 3 of our Pokemon, beat that typing. Yeah. This is gonna be like the easiest gym battle known to man once we get there. In the meantime, we gotta deal with these Team Rocket goons because, you know, they just like causing some trouble. Also, cutting out Slowpoke tails for like, I don't know, for a ton of money and being absolutely delicious is kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of brutal or like just messed up. Okay, Rattata versus my giant Onix. Who would win? Probably my Onix. Let's be honest, but hopefully I actually hit these rock throws. Rock throw. Die, you rat. And okay, that's doing half damage. That's pretty good. Alright, Rocky V2, let's go. 85 experience. That's just not a whole lot. I'm not getting a whole lot from you. Here comes a Zubat. Do not supersonic me. I know you want to. Onix, by the way, is actually quite fast. As you can see, we outsped a Zubat. I mean, we are 1 level above him, but yeah, Onix is actually faster than you think he is, which is funny. Rocky V2, growing to level 11. More defense. We like to see it, baby. Yeah, so I guess my thought process of using an Onix on my team is that, yeah, he is just a huge physical wall. And if a Pokemon I go up against that's only a physical attacker, if I need to stall him out and set up, Rocky V2 is the perfect option. I love using an Onix on my team, despite me only using an Onix on my team once in my entire life. So this is my 2nd time using one. He's just really fun to use. Do I want to swap anyone out? You just don't have a whole lot of PP left on your Rock Throw, and your Rock Throw is your only good move. What do we have here? I am often labeled as the scariest and cruelest guy in Team Rocket. I strongly argue you not to interfere with our business. We're going up against our Executive Proton. one of the, I guess, I don't know, co-leaders of the new Team Rocket, I guess. I'm not sure. He's got himself a Zubat, which isn't too big of a deal. I mean, look at him. He's level 8, guys. He doesn't even have the move Bite. So he's already throwing. Goodbye. Moving on. This next Pokemon is not even that much scarier. It's Coughing. We've been over how Coughing is. And you're level 12. It doesn't matter where we go. There's always someone who doesn't agree with us. with us. By the way, like I said, if you chose Chikorita, we fought only poison types against these Team Rocket grunts. Get used to it. Feel bad for Chikorita, man. I still feel bad for Chikorita, man, in this game. Just the wrong generation to be in. Because you fight so many of these poison and flying and bug type Pokemon throughout your journey. It's just like, it's just unfair, man. Echo just slowly chipping down this Coughing. You're doing like decent damage. Are you serious? Did you come out here thinking you could mess with our plans? Bro, you are cutting off Slowpoke's tails for profit and a good meal? Which is, like I said, it's kind of messed up. As being a Slowpoke lover, yeah, you'll need to leave. Get out of here. And I'm only going to give like 1 HP. I've only been getting like 1 HP from the Shell Bell, but we will get more later. Echo, going to level 15. Good job, Echo. Grr, for a kid to be this good, I didn't see it coming. And now I robbed Team Rocket. Give me your money. Team Rocket was indeed broken up 3 years ago, but we continued our activities underground. A small obstacle like you won't be much of a problem for our mission. I advise you to be very afraid of what is to come. Where'd you go, Lyra? Team Rocket has taken off. My back's better too. Let's get out of here. Hi, Lyra. You handled yourself like a real hero. As I mentioned before, Team Rocket was disbanded by a boy called Red 3 years ago. Now that they've come back, I have a bad feeling about it. In any case, it would please me greatly to make Pokeballs for a trainer like you, Lyra. This is all I have now, but take it. You obtain a fastball, one of many special Pokeballs in this game. You have 8 Pokeballs for me? Fine, I'll turn the Pokeballs. You could give him any number of apricorns, and the number of apricorns you give him will be the amount of Pokeballs he will make you the next day. However, you can't just give him like 2 pinks, 2 greens, and like a yellow or something. You have to give him one of a kind of apricorn a day, you know. But you can do it in bundles. What do I want to give him here? I'm gonna give him, I'm gonna give him some pink apricorns. I hit no. You can take 3. I don't want to give you all of mine, but here we go. It'll take a day to make you a Pokeball. Come back for it later. That's right. I'll get my grandpa's number. Sure thing, kid. My grandpa can tell you more about apricorns. So depending on the type of apricorn you'll give him, he'll make you a different Pokeball. I'm not the best at remembering what apricorn gives what kind of Pokeball. So I know pink apricorns give you love balls, black apricorns give you heavy balls, green can give you friend balls, blue can give you lure balls, yellow can give you fast balls. See, this is the part I always forget. I don't remember the difference between the white, the red, and the yellows. I don't know why, but let's make sure all these different Pokeballs do different things. And I highly recommend the heavy ball being one of the best ones, because the heavier the Pokemon it is, the easier to catch. So it can be pretty useful for some big hitter Pokemon later on. And I should probably heal because, like I said, Onyx has some low PP on his rock throwing. You'll definitely need as many rock throws as we possibly can in this next gym, since, well, it is Bug. Like I said before, I'm not too worried about this gym. Let's be honest. Onyx resists Bug. It also, actually, does he resist Bug? Yeah, he does resist Bug. And I don't know why I was questioning myself there for a second. He also just beats it with Rock Throw. Now, Echo doesn't have any moves to beat Bug-type Pokemon. He will here soon. But, yeah, I want to battle all the trainers here, which I'll have to take the middle path for that. And he resists bug by 4 times. And Quilava also resists bug and beats bug. So, yeah, I'm not worried. You come all the way this way, crossing the web like a bug Pokemon. Allow me to teach you the charms of a bug Pokemon. Let me teach you the charms of a freaking bat. How about that? What you got for me? A Caterpie. Oh no, I'm so scared. Level 12 though, my word. I didn't think you were that strong. But I mean, it's a Caterpie. You could have had a Butterfree at this point. Wow. Echo just not holding back, I guess. Echo wants to eat this bug. Get him, Echo. Sick him, boy. You're gonna lower my speed. I should be still faster than you because Caterpies are very, very slow. Well, my Zubat is very, very fast. Some good experience here, though. Weedle, you're up next. And, oh, y'all know, Poison Steam. The other benefit of having Echo out here is a critical hit. The other benefit of having Echo out here is that they're going to be using Poison-type moves. And, well, since Echo being a Poison-type, I can't be poisoned. Another Poison Steam. Now, Weedle is going to be faster than me since Weedle is faster than the Caterpie. So, yeah, he's going to be faster than my Echo here. That's okay. We took care of that battle pretty easily. And, well, that's going to be the reoccurring thing every time in this whole gym. We're going to be destroying all these bug-type Pokemon. You prove how tough you are. Yeah. I'd say so. So, these little spider things you ride on, they will, every time they get to one of these, like, cross lines here, they will automatically go on them. So the correct path being this one, since it'll take this right one, and take the next right one, and then take the left one. Every time there's a branch in between, they will take them. I am going to use Echo for the first half of the gym, and then swap to Rocky. But Pokemon evolve young, so they get stronger that much faster. I mean, you are correct. However, they will fall off later on. But to be fair, if there was going to be a bug gym in any Pokemon game, it will be early on, since, you know, bug-type Pokemon can be very strong that way. Okay, I believe you have the whole Weedle line, so we're gonna first fight Weedle, and then I believe Kakuna next, or Beedrill, depending on who you send out next. Kakuna, yep, I was correct. The real question is, will you only have Harden, or will you actually have some Poison Stings and stuff? We will see. Well, I mean, that just about does it, huh? I guess you caught your Kakuna when it was already a Kakuna. Sorry about that. Another critical hit. I don't think... would that one have mattered? He did increase his defenses. Beedrill, though. Oh, you're going to give me some good experience. I'm ready for you. I'm going to use Bite here. And I'm going to do Flint. Oh, no Flinch. Fury Attack. Oh, that's actually going to do decent damage. Depending on how many times you hit me. Which, knowing my luck, it'll be all 5 times. Never mind. It's only 3. Okay, good. Echo, get a Flinch. Or a crit. I was gonna say gonna eat my shell belt. No, I was just gonna use my shell belt there. Oh, no Flinch, no crit. It's fine. You're only gonna hit twice anyways. Okay, 3 times. Okay, good. I imagine just kept hitting one more time every time I said that. All right, okay, well now you get the crit. Well, I did say get a crit, so I mean, you know, good job, Echo. You showed him who's boss. 408 experience. Yeah, these fully evolved Pokemon give me a lot of good experience. They defeated Bug Catcher Kenny. Just evolving isn't enough? I believe that's what he said. Alright, and then I believe we take down the blue rope by using this lever. You'll fight that bug trainer, which I want to use Rocky now for. Rocky is the weakest team member, of course. So I do want to give him some good... This is some good training grounds for him. Unlike poor Echo, man. Echo did not do like anything against the other gym. Against Faulkner, so it kind of sucks for him. But this is the time where both Echo and Rocky V2 can both shine well. I mean, Quilava can too, but let's be honest. He had his time to shine back when he fought Faulkner. I'll only use Quilava for like a last resort, I guess. Rock Throw, doing half the damage. Perfect. Leech Life. Oh, look at puny little Leech Life. I'm so scared. Oh, I guess Bug is normal against me. I'm going crazy. It's one of those typings. I always forget that Bug is just neutral against Onyx. I don't know why I thought, like, I don't know, Rock resists it or even Ground. I don't know why, but it's the other way around, I'm pretty sure. Ground is not very effective against Bug types. It's one of those ones I always get confused of. And I played Pokemon for like 20 years of my life, and I still get that mixed up. Fake fan alert. Alright. And if we keep the blue rope online, we can now have, well, our first double battle. Hey, are you challenging the leader? No way. If you insist, we'll be your opponents. We're having our first double battle here, and I actually think that Cool Lava is in the second slot here, but it's okay. I want Echo and, okay, well, Cool Lava, burn him alive. Alright, it's fine. Okay, Rock Throw the Ladybug, he's gonna die. He's quite weak to Rock. And Cool Lava, yeah, this Ember the Ladybug, or Ladybug, Spinnerack. Yeah, this is gonna be a, ow, my ears, why does this guy do that? Rock Throw, I'll give you $1 bajillion if you can take this hit. yeah, right, yeah, you're not taking that. Hey, Rocky, grip to level 12. Yes, more defense. Oh goodness, I'm feeling a bit dizzy. Well, that was easy. Just to show you how much defense that Onyx has, or my Rocky V2 has, against like Cool Lava, is ridiculous. He has 18 more defense. Oh man, I love Pokemon with such high stats. Okay, now we take down the blue lever and go over here to take down the red lever. We can now face the gym leader. Do I want to start with Rocky? Yes. Yes, without a doubt. Actually, yes, I do. I'm going to heal up both Rocky and Echo. I know Rocky's only missing like 3 HP, but I have 7 potions. I might as well just gonna use them. Perfect. And time to battle. I'm Bugsy. I'm not losing when it comes to bug-type Pokemon. My research is going to make me the authority of bug-type Pokemon. Let me demonstrate what I've learned from my studies. You're challenged by leader Bugsy. Bugsy will send out a very strong Scyther heading your way, level 17. Bug and Flying type. His whole plan with Scyther is to use U-turn right away, which he will not be using. He's using Focus Energy. Rock Throw might actually kill him here. Okay, actually, maybe not. Maybe I'm giving Rocky too much. Quick. You got U-turn in the back. Use it. That's what you're supposed to be doing here. Okay. He's gonna pop his Citrus Berry. Okay, well now surely he uses U-turn now. Hello? Are you okay? Well, that was very underwhelming. Scyther is normally a big problem when I face Bugsy. Well, I guess not today. Not only do like all my Pokemon beat him, but he just did not use his main U-turn strategy. Rocky gains a full level up in about a half there. My word. Okay, Rocky, chill. Rocky, me too, man. So okay, well now I missed. His next Pokemon, Metapod, level 15. You don't have to worry about this thing. His next 2 Pokemon are complete pushovers. His Scyther's the main big threat here, since of using the move U-turn. U-turn is a physical type, bug type move. Did I say physical type? Physical bug type move that does a lot of damage, and he'll just swap out when using it. It's a very annoying move, and it's a very great pivot move. That's his whole thing with Scyther, is to use his ace first, use U-turn, get out of there, deal some good damage, shoot, and throw out a Metapod. Or his next Pokemon, Kakuna. And then once you knock down one of them, he'll go back to Scyther and use it again. But he only leered, Focus Energy me, and quick attacked. I don't know what your plan was there. I like I said, I wasn't really scared in the first place because Rocky V2 could definitely take a hit pretty darn well against your Scyther because of my high defense. Even though it's my last Pokemon, boy, Pokemon are tough. Are they now? Are they now? Rocky V2 had this whole battle like under his control here. I mean, you can poison me, I guess. Okay, we didn't even get the poison me. I'm running out of rock throws though. Nah, we'd be fine. Oh, he's living in a sliver. I'm just short of 2-shotting these guys. And there's the poison. My Rocky, no. What am I kidding? Hang in there just a little more. Rock. Behold, the rocks. Wow, we used all the rock throws perfectly. And Rocky will get to level 14. My word, good job, Rocky V2. I keep calling him Rocky. Find the fence! Rocky V2 wants to learn Rage. This is a move I believe if you keep using, it gets stronger. Or yeah, if each time the user is hit in battle, I guess. I'm gonna delete Bind just because Bind is just very weak. That also has 75 accuracy. Player defeated Bugsy. Oh, that's the end of it. Whoa, amazing! You're an expert on Pokemon. My research isn't complete yet. Okay, you win. Take this badge. We received a high badge from Bugsy. Do you know the benefits of the high badge? If you have it, Pokemon up to level 30 will obey you and even trade ones. Pokemon level cut will be able to use it outside of the battle too. Oh, here, I also want to give you this. Or have you this. We got TM89. This is TM U-turn. I just discussed this and went through it. So I'm just gonna, you know, skip it over him. Isn't that great? It is great! Now if we take the blue lever, turn it on, we can head back. That was a very easy gym battle. Like I said, I was not even gonna break a sweat in that battle. If you have any kind of rock type Pokemon, this battle really is just a free one since rock type moves really hurt the living crap out of Bugsy. Especially if you also chose Cyndaquil as your starter, you have a clear fire type just to demolish him with, and you will definitely have a cool level up to this point. Yeah. Now if you have a Chikorita, a different story. You'll lose this battle, and you better have like a rock type or a Zubat or something on your team. Even Ghastly does pretty well since he's part poison. Okay, with that being said here, as I just like hit my DS against my can of pop. I don't know if that picked it up. Well, we did quite a bit today, and overall a very successful day. So next time on Pokemon HeartGold version, we make our way to the next city being Goldenrod City, one of the biggest cities in all of Johto. See you guys on next time.